They told me not to ask that question.
We're not.
We'll see. As per usual, putting my foot in my mouth.
Hey, welcome back to Too Hard, Too Fast, the podcast with strong opinions about things that we may or may not know too much about in order to broaden perspectives. In this podcast, we have some actors with us. Some actors, not just any actors. San Antonio actors?
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, you can say where you're from. You're from
Houston.
sadly.
Just kidding. Sadly.
Oh, I have a bone to pick with Houston. We'll talk about that later.
We're already starting off great.
So, from Inside Thoughts Productions, we have the web series Roommates. And with us, we'll introduce with the fancy man himself.
Oh, thank you. I'm assuming you mean Ralphie. No, just kidding. I'm Justin Chapman, and I'm playing Justin in the show. Yeah, I know, creative, right? But yeah, and I'm playing him in the show. And I don't know if you want to tell us. Do you want me to talk about the character or just?
Well,
actually,
let's give a chance for everybody else, Justin.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
Hi, I'm Jessica Hochstetter, and I don't play Jessica. I play Mary. I actually have a creative name. And yeah, your turn.
Hi, I'm Holly, and I'm playing Caitlin.
And I'm Rafi, and I'm playing Rafi.
Perfect. So the show is called Roommates, and we're going to talk about what that is about. They are shooting here in San Antonio, and that's why I assumed they were all from San Antonio. That's what we get for assuming.
Well, we're shooting in Dallas. We're shooting in Dallas, actually.
Oh my God, I know nothing. So you know what? We've already gone off the rails. Sit back, buckle up. We're going too hard, too fast. Boom.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome to Too Hard, Too Fast.
Too hard, too fast.
Too hard, too fast.
Too hard, too fast.
Welcome to Too Hard, Too Fast.
Welcome to
Too hard, too fast.
Rejected title, Too Long, Too Deep.
Too short, too soft. I'll go with it. But welcome back, everybody.
it totally knocked yours away, didn't it?
Now I'm ashamed.
Was it too short? Didn't hit it good. You know, it happens. Didn't hit it good.
The podcast of the century. Right.
All right, Justin. Yeah, I always forget. Let everybody else do the boom boom. Justin, so you're not shooting in San Antonio. I'm completely wrong.
No, we can one day. You know, there's potential, but no, we are shooting in Dallas. Yeah, all of our shots and stuff.
Oh, okay. So I don't know why. I guess since we know Levi.
Yeah.
Before we get into the show, though, I know one of y'all is in the car, so you better not be drinking anything. But what is everybody else drinking?
Why me? Okay, I'm drinking this. I don't know what it is, really. But apparently it's non-alcoholic, and I'm only allowed to drink this.
It's non-alcoholic or it is alcoholic?
Yeah, non-alcoholic. I'm 19, so.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna put this away then.
Yeah.
Now Ralphie, Caitlin.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I got confused that I'm playing Rafi for a second. Because usually I play Caitlin, except for right now, evidently.
It's gonna get weird.
It's hardly there.
This is a liquid that I found in Sean's bathroom in a bottle that had 3 X's on it, and it tastes just awful. But
it was iced tea.
Is it iced tea or is it a little bit of whiskey?
It's too hard and too fast.
Perfect. Justin, what are you drinking?
Honestly, I'm just drinking Starbucks. I was more tired than anything. So this is very, very nice. It's a peppermint coffee. It helps soothe the throat and also wakes you up. No, no, sir.
I have some green tea, keeping it classy.
Nice.
And
Is it like store-bought green tea? Is it?
It is a brewed variety. It says green tea classic on it, and that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge.
Doesn't green tea make you go to the restroom a lot?
I don't
Make you go to the restroom.
Yeah. Anything with coffee, any liquid, I think.
Coffee would do it.
Yeah. I don't think green tea so much, but maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that got too personal, but
Maybe this isn't a good road trip drink after all.
Do you want to be in this?
Okay.
Well, you can say, hold on, I'm drinking this and then leave.
Yeah.
You do.
I mean, you're part of this.
Yeah, tea with some.
That's Sean.
Hi, Sean.
That is Sean. So we have a director for one of the show, director and producer, Sean Malloy. He's over here. He's gonna stick his head in for a
I
second.
thought you were.
nice to meet you, Sean. What are you drinking?
I just drank some winter warmer tea, good for the throat, because I'm about to go sing somewhere. So,
Oh,
hi guys.
nice.
Is Sean leaving you guys alone in his apartment?
He's
He
trusting
is.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have his key.
Didn't we like break things last time that happened?
It's a good thing this is your apartment.
I'm not cleaning that.
You were supposed to tell him about that.
Wait, no, Sean.
Wait, what's broken?
Nothing. She was kidding. She was joking. It was a joke.
I don't know what
Don't worry
she's
about it.
talking
Just
about.
Go sing.
Haha, just kidding. Sorry,
There's Sean.
Sean.
We next to
Yes. Break a voice.
break a leg.
Oh, leg.
You break a leg and we'll break nothing in here.
Left it. I promise.
Exactly.
So do you guys usually use that break a leg term, or is that just like a? Do you guys use that term? Break a leg? Like, is that a
But
normal
Sean's in
thing?
theater, so it actually applies.
You weren't in theater?
Yeah, I've never used it before. I don't think. Not even in theater. I don't think I use it. Have you guys used it?
Yes.
What do you use?
Yeah,
it?
I've definitely used it.
Or we would say break a leg right before a show.
Wait, Justin, do you also use that H play that Shakespeare wrote that you're not allowed to say the word, the name of? Do you say that?
The M play. It's the M play.
Oh, you're right. The M. Yeah, M. I don't know why I said H.
Don't.
Oh, she's serious about that. Oh,
That's like
Yeah.
oh.
What does that mean? I don't know. Okay, I don't know anything about acting or anything at all.
Okay,
What are we
there's
talking
a
about here?
play- There's a play that Shakespeare wrote. It starts with an M. You can just Google it and it comes up. It's really well known. But if you say it, then your whole production will be cursed. So like no one's allowed to ever say the name of that play.
unless you're Hamilton.
True.
So this is just only concerning like if you're on set or at any point.
Well,
I don't like to say it anytime.
And
but no, we're in a podcast for the show.
Can I try to guess it?
I'll try it
Yes.
out.
The Monopoly?
Yes.
Close.
Montana.
hmm
massage.
I think
Wait, so it still counts if it's
don't say it.
if it's not in the show? Like
It always counts.
Is it the name of a person?
Rehearsal space.
also in
Yes.
Rehearsal space and the show.
Hey, pull it up again. Show the camera. So you can
No.
see.
Oh. I was like,
Wait, did you show them? Okay, yeah, you can show them.
Oh, wait, I have to type it in again.
Wow, that's a lot of pornography.
I was looking at the Harry Potter cast.
That's even worse.
Oh, okay.
But he knows.
Is there a lot of superstitious things surrounding recording and sets and things like that?
This is the first
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
Maybe I'm just not paying attention.
Well,
You're definitely just not paying attention.
Makes sense.
let's do this. Who do all of you have a theater or acting schooling, training, or background in it before all this?
I graduated from Juilliard.
Can we start
No, we
with
did not.
somebody else? Holly, you
Yeah.
start, please.
He's the bigger resume.
Okay, yes, I do. I did theater, I've done professional film, all that sort of thing pretty much my whole life, which is probably why I'm so superstitious. I feel like the longer you're in it, the like crazier you get about stuff. And yeah.
Nice.
The only one.
Justin? Justin?
So I also do not like theater. I did do a little bit of theater, but I'm mostly a performer. I dance and sing and stuff. So yeah.
Nice.
Okay. I was in high school theater for 4 years, And yeah, it's really not a lot. And then I kind of just left it, got backstage. He found me, and this is where I've been so far.
Yeah, we found her on the bridge.
Yeah, basically.
A cardboard sign that said, "We'll act for food."
So I guess the more you're in on stage or in acting, like you said, Caitlin, the crazier you get about things like that.
For sure. Yeah.
So,
And it's more like theater people are crazier or more superstitious.
because everything's live, right? Like you can't fix it on stage. It has to be done perfectly on stage.
Yeah, I definitely think there's like more pressure.
So what got you guys into acting? And I hate to it's so weird to like ask everybody a general question and then it's like, well, now you answer, But it's truly, here's my thing. Like I've always, when I was in college, I always thought I was going to be some kind of singer. And then I realized that all my friends were lying and I can't sing at all. So I'm always like wondering or like interested and curious about like when somebody finds their passion and a talent like this, like whether it's singing, acting, anything that has to do with creativity. How do you guys find out, and then pursue it?
Question.
I wasn't paying attention. What did he ask?
Jessica, you go first. Jessica, you go first.
Oh God. How did I find out I wanted to do this?
Yeah, like how did you find out that you enjoyed it, and then that you have a talent for it?
I don't know. I just was doing it throughout high school, and I always thought it'd be really fun to do it on film, but really never had the chance. Also, high school theater sucks. It really does. So you really don't figure out anything until you leave. And so I thought, hey, I'm gonna take a chance with film, and then didn't realize that I actually had a knack for it until I got this role. So it was really, really strange.
Nice. Justin, what about you?
I don't know. I've always been.
I could answer for us. For like us.
Oh, okay.
Me and Justin have a lot of stories to tell. So we came up with a show to tell those stories, and acting is just like a part of that. So it's not so much acting as it is just telling these stories of dumb stuff that's happened to us.
What?
In real life. Yeah. Oh yeah, everything in the show is like
No way.
happened to us in real life.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
So that's
No.
the answer.
So I'm guessing in real life you guys are roommates?
Yes, we all live together. We have a giant mansion in the middle of Dallas, right next to the Reunion Tower.
Fair enough. So I'm guessing it's like a studio apartment and you guys are...
Please stop it.
Okay, so yeah, let me reel it back. For a little bit, right? You know, it's just about that creativity that's always just like inside of you that you just kind of want to just see it let out and stuff like that, and just seeing if you can do something, because you know it's just something I wanted to try, and then something I found out that I was good at after a lot of people told me I wasn't. But then you know you have a few people that say actually you are pretty good at this, and then it came out and wanted to do more and more and more.
Did you do any of that at Our Lady of the Lake?
Not as much. I was the school mascot for a minute. That doesn't count though, because that wasn't something that came from within. That just I want to be a mascot, you know. Like, but it did let me know the creativity was there because of how much they were able to give me, or the opportunities they were able to let me control, I guess.
Right.
I have a question. Justin, did you have to wear the mascot, like the head thing?
Yes.
Is that his?
Yeah, well, it was a morph suit. It started out as a morph. We tried out trying to do an actual mask thing, but it didn't look good at all. So we used a morph suit, and the morph suit was also bad because you sweat just as much. But in the morph suit, you could see all the sweat. So people were like, wow, you work hard, don't you? And I was like, why do you mean? And then I saw pictures of just sweat just rolling down.
My God.
Wonderful, right?
What was the mascot when you were the mascot? Because when I was there, it was the armadillo.
The armadillo. It was the blue spirits. I guess it was because it was literally a blue morph suit and had this like
costume
bandana that had this little hairs sticking up from the blue hairs, and then I wore some slippers.
There's a human being. It was community.
It was just like a blue spirit. That's what it was supposed to be.
Okay, fair. I don't think I ever saw that. When I was there, our mascot was the armadillos before it changed into the Saints and all that stuff. So it was an actual armadillo, like a big suit like that looks like an armadillo.
Did they actually have a suit?
Yeah. It was
wow. I'm glad
pretty interesting.
I was gonna say you got cheated.
Rumor is the reason it got changed was because a lot of people, and I was one of them, we were calling the mascot the armadillos. And I guess somebody didn't like that, and they changed it to the Saints.
You do plenty of stuff with Saints too.
No, what?
What would you do?
Okay, no.
I mean, you can say it. Okay.
You can, anyway, so tell me more. Tell me about the roommates. You were saying that these are stories that were true life that are happening to you guys.
So the show is about really just people surviving their 20s and just trying to figure out that portion of life that's in there. It started as like a romantic comedy. It was supposed to be about like romance and things dealing with that. But then as the characters were more created and were portrayed by Holly and Jessica and me and Ralphie, it started to become more about finding your life after high school, I guess, just becoming an adult and dealing with that, seeing what you're going to do next or for the rest of your life. I don't know if that's what you guys feel as well.
Well, I mean, you wrote it, so.
Camera's not very accurate to what happens.
Basically, it started as
I mean, if that's my 20s, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, you have a lot to look forward to.
And a lot of letdowns.
Right.
Caitlin, you were saying.
I was gonna say basically, Justin thought it was gonna be a romantic comedy till he met all of us, and then realized like, who would date these crazy people? So
see, when I was looking into different clips, there was one clip where I believe Jessica was in it and some other guy, which is not any one of y'all. You guys were moving out of an apartment. There was movers there, and the interaction in that clip, to me it seemed very serious. But then, the guys in the back, the movers were, they had funny interactions. So I was trying to gauge, like, because I was being captured with the seriousness, and then when the two movers were saying like random silly things, like I was like smirking about that. I was like, that's funny, but it did leave me wanting to know why sorry, I almost cussed there. Oh, well, whatever. I was like, why the fuck are they arguing? And so I wanted to know more, and then the clip ended. I was like, okay, I need to see more.
Hey, Jacob, do you have a phone charger I could borrow? I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Mary, no, I don't have a phone charger for you. I've given you 4, and you've lost all of them, so no.
Come on, Jacob, we're moving. It'll be for like 2 seconds. Why are you being so dramatic? It was like one time.
Mary, you of all people should know that it only takes one time.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Never mind. No, it's already packed up.
Alright, so let's get this couch next. I'll probably move it over there. Unless, of course, something gets in the way.
Try not to find another girl while you're out there in the big city.
No promises.
Jacob, just... No, we're not going to fight. Right before we leave, I'm not going to do this.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah, it's leaving you wanting more.
Because
Yes,
she's such a great actress.
Yes, of course.
So does it lean more towards comedy or more into the serious this is our life in our 20s?
It's supposed to be a good mixture of both. And so I'm glad that scene wanted you to, or wanted, maybe, I can't talk right now.
There's a good A plot and B plot in each episode, and they have, it's, you know, the stories, like we have serious stories to tell, but we like throwing in a whole bunch of jokes in between. So it's a good mixture of drama and comedy.
There's also a ton of nonsense, but I feel like there's
it's mostly nonsense.
There's a ton of it, yeah. But I feel like there's a lesson to be learned in each bit of nonsense.
Definitely.
Like, don't trust strangers.
Like, don't trust strangers.
And lock your front door.
And lock your door. And that's episode 2.
And
see which, and make sure there's more than one bedroom when you rent an apartment or hotel, something like that.
This is great.
You
Do you talk again?
Yo, Robin. Yeah. Where are the other bedrooms at? It's just the one.
What? No.
What do you mean?
I'm sleeping on a floor.
Yeah.
And there's one clip where it looks like almost like YouTube vlogish, where I believe, Justin, you hold the camera, you put it on the dash of the car, and you're talking about getting a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
And it gave me a lot of like vlog feels.
Yeah, that was one of our shorts.
We haven't seen.
Yeah, and they're not finished being edited yet. But I mean, it's happening. It's happening. Holly, you want to talk about that?
Okay, I have got to I've got to record this. This is ridiculous. Why would you guys think that? Hold on. Okay, why would you guys think that we should not have a dog?
Because we're not responsible.
We are so responsible.
Besides,
we live in a house.
You set the house on fire the day I moved in.
Okay, that was not me. That was Ralphie.
Okay. Yeah. But still, house was on fire.
I think we should have a dog.
But
it would
it's a
fit.
valid point. Ralphie practically is a dog.
That's crazy. I'm done.
Sure. We were in a car and
we all were.
What I'm getting at is it supposed to feel like a vlog at that point? Because like the first scene with Jessica and the other guy, it's like you can see that it's like a third person view of them. Like I'm watching their live, but when I see in the car, like I said, it looks like a vlog. Like Justin's like, "Hey, here I am. What's up?"
yeah, I think that particular video was kind of a vlog feel. We thought as like kind of a short kind of thing. But I would say the actual tone of the web series is more like sitcom style.
Are you guys gonna have like any canned laughter?
No.
Oh, I would no. No, I don't think so.
Just in my head.
Like I know you said everybody has something to learn in each episode, but overall, what is the main message?
Crazy.
It tends to be graphically homoerotic at times, which I think is kind of confusing to the audience. So I don't know if I can really answer that question.
Well, I mean, there was a clip of like all four of you laying in one bed, so I can see where there's a lot of sexual tension going on. Maybe.
Look, man.
It's just so funny when he does fire that.
Okay, everybody just
Go.
Just look mad.
Action.
See, this is pretty fun, right?
Shut up!
And you're lucky she's 19, by the way. She's just legally.
Oh, we made sure before we let her be on the show.
Perfect.
Jessica, I think we're in over our heads here. Should we quit?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
No, like yeah.
The amount of times I've had to fall down.
Oh my gosh, I've gotten crazy bruises from this. Justin likes to make us do like fight scenes and weird stunts, and basically we're just black and blue the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
She had a huge oh my god, she had to like jump over a cat like an island,
Sure.
and it had this huge bruise on her leg.
Yeah, I definitely showed every single person I knew though, because I was pretty proud of it.
That bad, black and blue. I'm black all the time. I mean, I'm not blue most of the time, but being black most of the time, it's pretty great.
A little hue of blue isn't too bad either.
Exactly.
Hey, it's some good war stories,
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the biggest diva in the cast?
Yeah, I'd definitely say Ralphie.
Me?
Wait, well,
Yeah,
actually, I
Ralph.
think it'll depend on what time it is during the day. Because if it's like late at night.
Oh no, he's talking about me. That's true. After about 10 p.m., I'm just like not a very nice person, and they got to experience that.
Different person.
You just get tired, sleepy.
But catch me at 6 a.m. and I'm sunshine and kittens, and none of you guys are even awake at 6 a.m. So we're just.
She gets very violent.
I also
got beat up.
I got slapped in the face.
During filming, we would get our ass kicked by Holly.
I was just like, Holly, are you feeling okay? She said, shut up and smack me in the face.
We're here to film a
that
scene.
part is they're not exaggerating by very much. There's a lot of highs and lows. I also had to take a stand and lay my life down to protect a fish. That happened. Yeah, it's just good times.
How late are you guys filming for?
Oh my God.
For like how long?
The crew fly from Florida to Texas and we filmed the entire episode in 2 days.
Shout out to Austin.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Definitely shout out to them.
A lot.
Oh, it's 2 12-hour days, like back to back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody gets real tired, but it's an experience.
It becomes a necessity.
But do you guys take any like breaks in between, like any at least like lunch break or something?
No, just a lot of alcohol.
Keep the party going.
Where none of us are on time.
That's part of
How early do you guys have to start?
Well, that's a different question than how early we actually do start. So call time maybe is like 9 o'clock, and then Justin
We
rolls
started
around.
around 4 p.m.
Yeah, we're always waiting on Justin.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, who's the last one to show?
It's a tie. It's a tie.
He always shows he
Oh,
always
yeah,
shows,
Jessica's late,
3 hours
too.
late, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, there's a hippo in the road, and then a watermelon fell in my car, and just."
I know.
Last time it was a tree. I promise. I'm kidding.
Trees don't grow watermelons, Justin.
That's true. Yeah, it was a bush, a watermelon bush.
Is that true? What grows watermelons? Vines, right?
Yes.
I think they grow to the ground, actually.
Well, the vines grow out of the ground, and then they grow on the ground like pumpkins.
Yeah, dummy.
This is why we're actors, not scientists.
Hey, fair enough. I'm just a podcaster wannabe. So
Wait, you're not a wannabe because you have your own shirt. So I don't know how you get more legit than having a t-shirt with your podcast on it.
and a koozie and all.
Yeah, exactly. You have all the swag. So I mean, you're making it. You're killing it.
I appreciate that, but it's not about me. It's about you guys. And I appreciate the compliments, but I want to know more about roommates. And in that sense, I want to know what has been the hardest thing you have learned while you're filming this.
Working with Justin has been the hardest thing. We just don't get along. We fight all the time, and I hate him.
There is a lawsuit currently still, going
Pending.
on.
Yeah.
I'm
just kidding, by the way. I love you, Justin.
Yeah. See, that's why
his face was like, I'm not sure if she's kidding or not.
Lawyer made her say
Okay.
that.
Well, I feel like Caitlin, my character, and Justin's character have the most friction of the show, and I feel like good-naturedly it carries over into just like how I personally act with him. Sorry, Justin, went a little method on you, I guess.
That's true. That's very true. Because
we get the script, and then he goes, "Okay, so the script is like a loose translation of what you need to do," and we're like,
"Oh, that's true."
What?
It's
like the script is like a blueprint, and we take bits from it.
Because I want them to be able to feel their characters and be able to improv when they want to improv, and just you need to feel your character more is what I'm,
He said you're a bad actor.
The amount of times I cry, scream, fall on the ground, I think I'm feeling my character.
Yeah, you're doing great so far.
Yes, I've literally had to do all three of those twice.
Justin, how many times have you been displeased with the improv?
Justin, you better lie.
I love everything that they do.
No, and I don't mean like in a bad way, but I'm saying try to where you ask them to do it more than one time, because we know that happens with in anything. We often hear what's his name, Seth Rogen likes to improv, and sometimes they have him do it more than one time, right?
Yeah,
Filming?
no, definitely. During rehearsal, we try to improv as much as we can, and then from that improv, we'll say, "All right, we're definitely keeping that in the episode. Like, we got to use that. That was funny."
But when it comes to filming, we're on a very tight schedule, so we got time to maybe film it like the scene twice, maybe. But
If we're lucky.
Yeah. So we try to do all the improv stuff during rehearsal, but we have fun with that because I like to improv a lot. I have been a part of improv class, and then me and Ralphie actually improv like a lot. And then
I never know any of my lines. Everything I do is improv.
That's true.
Bad at acting.
And you've only known him for about, not that long, but you can tell that's accurate, right?
Yeah, he's pretty quick. He's quick with what he's gonna say. But so when you are improving and in rehearsal, and then you say, "I want to keep that," does that translate the same once you're filming?
Sometimes.
We kind of go by the rule that if something makes us laugh, we'll try to keep it in, unless it's just straight up just not practical to film, like somebody falling out a window or something like crazy like that, then we won't do it. But if it makes us laugh, like dialogue wise, we'll try our best to keep it in.
I didn't come up with that.
Editing. Who does the editing?
Hmm?
Who does the editing?
Good question. Justin, who did you find to do the editing?
So there have been a lot of editors that we have had to go through.
We filmed in April.
Because
This episode's not out yet.
Yeah, because like the episode is so long. It's like the script is what was the first episode script?
You wrote it.
I don't remember. I just wrote the story. It was like
30 or 40 pages.
Yeah, 40 pages. So like it's probably like a 40 to 45-minute episode. And it takes a little bit of long time to edit. So we've gone through a few editors, but we finally found somebody and they will have it done by
tomorrow.
New Year's.
Oh,
New Year's.
Well, I mean,
is that
time around Christmas time? It's.
Do you have an official release date, Justin? When can people see it, and where can they see it?
I do not have an official release date yet, but after editing, then
They told me not to ask that question.
Oopsie. As per usual, putting my foot in my mouth.
See, they get mad at me. This is what I got to deal with.
I have so many people.
Holly actually hates me.
Okay, so but good question would be, once it is released, where do you plan to release it?
Yeah, on YouTube as of right now, and then hopefully we'll get other places once it gets a little bit of traction and we can get some more stuff out.
Nice. Are all the episodes about 30 to 45 minutes?
So far.
Is that the goal?
Yeah, since writing it, it's probably the way that we're going to do it.
I think initially we were aiming for 20 minutes, but then we just had like so much story to tell that it ended up going way longer.
Yeah.
Nice. And I know there are some bloopers or cutouts out there. Do you plan to release those out there? Because that's one of my favorite things to see after an episode.
There's some questionable footage.
Holly and Jessica's fight scene.
No, you cannot show that. There's some questionable footage in the bloopers. So
let's talk about a different part of that scene where I have to throw water in her face and she ran after me and slipped on it like a cartoon character and fell.
Completely wiped out. In frame, out of frame.
And we have that on camera, and it's funny, like when I've seen the edits, we'll replay it back 10 seconds and just keep going forward and backwards. So it's like, it just looks.
I know you just watch that at night and then laugh at my pain. You can see that.
It puts me to sleep at night. It really does.
Yeah. At least it entertains somebody.
Exactly.
Well, there you go. That would be something to consider putting out as well.
We definitely are. We definitely are. That is a definite.
Oh my God.
All right, so I won't keep you guys any longer. I know you guys are in a tight schedule. She's traveling and drinking green tea. So with that
I'm gonna have tea in a minute.
With that said, before we close out, it's called Roommates. Should be out soon, Christmas-ish, or New Year's-ish.
Yes.
And on YouTube. Do you have a YouTube channel yet? Set up?
that's working as well. That is getting made. So
we're procrastinators around here.
Get it done. That's the best kind of work.
I have a due date, so that's kind of we'll figure it out. It'll get done.
We'll
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to see it. I like I said, I liked the clips I saw. They were interesting, and they wanted me to see more, or they made me want to see more. So I'm definitely excited to see it. Before we leave, one more question, and this is for all of you. What is your too hard, too fast story? A time where you went too hard, too fast, something embarrassing, a drunk story, or words of wisdom?
Or all three.
All three.
Y'all can go first.
I'll let Ralphie go first.
Okay, well, my story is from the last episode that we just filmed, where it was my character got pepper sprayed. So I was
real pepper spray.
I thought it was fake. No, I'm just kidding. It was water, but so I got pepper sprayed, and I was supposed to go run into the wall and then like be a little cartoony and then run away. So I ran into the wall and did that, and then I started running down the hall, but it was pitch black, and I slipped and fell, lost my balance, and was kind of tumbling down the way, and then just penguin slid down the end of the hallway. And at the end of the hallway, there was a staircase. So I fell down the stairs, and I did like a front flip somersault down the stairs. And as I was doing that, it somehow caught my pants. My pants fell down. So I was like laying down at the bottom of the stairs, legs up in the air, pants around my ankles, and he was looking down at me just like a little too hard and too fast down the hallway.
Oh man, I really hope that story is true, because that's
on camera.
That one is.
Yeah, it is on camera, and that's the only take we did because I got covered in bruises and refused to do another take.
That one was.
It's gonna be in episode 2.
Oh, nice. Any blurred action or full frontal?
Yeah, my dick's gonna be in the episode.
And that's how we get canceled on YouTube.
There we go.
Fair enough. Jessica, too hard, too fast.
Starfish in the front flip too.
Y'all gotta keep.
No, you go.
I don't have one yet.
Go ahead.
I don't have one
Yeah,
yet.
Just make it.
Holly, you go.
Okay, this is so embarrassing. So this one time when I was in college,
Was that real? That is perfect. If she did that on purpose, that is perfect.
I don't know if she did that on purpose or not.
No,
I really hope she did.
She did that on purpose.
She did that like the first day of rehearsal. Remember when she hung up on Jessica when she was on the Zoom? She was like, "Oh, let me adjust the settings here." Just hung up on it.
For the table read.
Yeah, the table
Oh
read.
yeah, she did. She hung up on. Yeah.
So Justin, I guess you're going.
Yeah. I guess I'm going. Let me think. Too hard, too fast.
Oh, that's the prompt?
I was not ready because apparently there's a lot of stories. I just came from San Antonio actually today, and some people I visited told me a lot of stories that I did that I don't remember, but I believe that I did. But
those are the best stories.
Right. So let me think. Well, okay. So have a little bit of an issue. It's back in college. It was really hard for me to say no, right? And I told one of my friends that I would take care of her face. Let me finish the story. Then. Hold on now. I was supposed to take care of this dog.
We need the lawyer present now.
I took on a lot of responsibilities at once. That's a better way to word that.
Okay.
He's too good of a friend, is what he's trying to say. He's too nice.
That one.
Fair enough.
Nothing to do with sex.
No.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that story. Ralphie, gosh. My friend asked me to take care of a dog. It was like a little baby dog, right?
A puppy?
A puppy. Yeah.
Who's
A
calling
puppy.
me?
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
And then got the puppy, and I was like, yes, I'm gonna do my best to take care of this dog, right? And then a friend called me, or another friend called me, was like, hey, I need you to drop me off at the club right quick. And so I was like, okay, I could drop you off at the club, forgetting that I had the dog. So I said, you know what? I can take the dog with me. And so I had the dog in my lap, and I was driving at the same time. And then I remember slamming on the brake just a little bit, and the dog kind of hit the steering wheel. It didn't hit it hard, but I slammed on the brake too hard and too fast. And that's my story. The dog's okay. And I also,
Dog's
the person at the club, they never asked me to watch the dog again. But that's all I got right now.
Fair enough. Jessica.
This is a really hard question to answer because I have a lot of stories. I just can't tell any.
Just one you feel comfortable with, or your words of wisdom, something you've learned, something embarrassing.
It's not really too hard, but it's too fast. In the first episode,
Sorry.
in the first episode, I'm driving over to the house, and it looks like I'm going like 40 miles an hour in this residential neighborhood. Like, that's the best I can do right now. Sorry. It sucks. I have stories of things that happened to my friends.
That wasn't a story. That was just a thing that happened.
Let me elaborate on that real quick, because we were editing, when we were looking at the filming, like, it was a really intense scene, so it matched with her part, and she was like, you were like really emotional or something like that, and she was just on the phone, but she was in this neighborhood, you just see these houses go, even saw a kid like, what the, she was going extremely fast in that neighborhood. She definitely could have hurt somebody.
But I didn't.
And she was driving my car.
But it's a Subaru.
It's Subaru, not a Subaru, but that's okay.
Oh, it's a Volvo. It's a Volvo.
Anyway,
too hard, too fast. Once again, guys, I appreciate your time. I would love to talk to you guys when you have more time. Maybe after a few episodes are out, if you guys want to come back, that would be perfect. I would love that. Really enjoyed getting to meet with you. I know it was so quick, but it was funny. I think I don't know if you saw me, but I was crying a little bit from the laughing. But with that said, look for roommates somewhere at some point.
What's the ITP Instagram?
Oh, we do have an Instagram, Inside Thoughts Productions. It's inside.thoughts.productions. And that's our @ so you can look at behind the scenes and
maybe see my dick.
maybe.
For like 20 minutes, maybe if we take it down.
Before it gets set down. Perfect. Inside.thoughts.productions. I'll put it up here. It's on the screen by the time.
OTS. It's the regular thoughts, like THOUGH.
I think that's what everyone's gone to.
Yeah, like
I was confused.
Somebody called me once and they were typing something in and they were like thoughts, so like THOTS. And I was like, no, not that whole there. And I was not that whole there.
I was reading the first script in the car, and my dad was like driving it. And he could just hear it, and he thought it was a porno. So that doesn't help.
I do like that Inside Thoughts production. That's a whole other business you can go into too, Justin, if you want.
Yes, dude.
Oh, man. But with that said, thank you very much. Remember, dare to be you, dare to be weird. Bye.
Bye. Hey, everybody.
Está loco.